Now, virtual has been absolutely exploding in the last few weeks here, and in this video, we're going to be covering it from a fundamental perspective, a technical analysis perspective, looking at price predictions, looking at potential trades as well. So let's start this video. Not going to keep you guys too long. If you've been following this asset, I want you to drop a little like on the video to show your support for this asset, guys. And obviously, if you're bullish, do that stuff as well. So in the last day, 23%. In the last week, 138%. In the last month, 180% here for this asset. This is like the biggest gain here out of the top 100 cryptocurrencies in the last month. This thing is not something to ignore, okay? So let's go over to the CMC and let's look at what we're looking at. See what we're looking at here. So you can see a market cap of $1.07 billion, up 24% in the last day, 136% in the last 7 days. As I said, the month, 181%. And what a goddamn bullish chart this is. Just look at this thing. Look at this thing run, okay? It's looking super, super clean. You can see massive move to the upside, pullback, massive move to the upside, consolidation, pullback, massive move, pullback, massive move, consolidation, downside pullback, and then an explosion again. It's just a very, very healthy uptrend here. Higher lows, higher highs being formed continuously. Now, let's look at what this thing actually is. This is an AI agent host launchpad by the looks of things, guys, okay? And you can see AI agents are being launched on this thing continuously, but in order to actually invest in the AI agents, guess what? You have to buy virtual, okay? You have to buy virtual, the coin, to invest in them. And that's why this thing is exploding right now, okay? So that's sort of what I've got from it so far. Just trying to scroll down and see if we can get any more detail here on CMC. I don't think they actually have an about section for this coin. No, they don't, which kind of sucks. But yeah, that's sort of what I've got from it so far. It's looking pretty good here because it's gaining that volume. The volume over the last 24 hours is actually $500 million here. So not a small amount. And you can see they have many, many AI agents currently being created and funded here on their platform. It's showing 1 of 100 AI agents here, but there's 33 pages of them, right? And a lot of these are succeeding every single day here. So kind of like pump.fun, but for AI agents. So that's sort of the utility that I've got so far, and that's why it is doing very, very well. Let's get into the chart and let's break down why we think this thing could explode and how high this thing could potentially go. Because look at this thing. Over the last 4 weeks, it's just non-stop bullish action. Okay, I don't think I've seen a nicer chart in crypto here recently. Okay, so this would obviously be the trend line that we're going to be working with. We're going to copy and paste that, very simple, to the lower side and see if that has confluence, which it does. Very nice parallel channel. Now, this is where we're going to find a trade, guys. You can see obviously this thing is breaking high after high after high. It's looking really, really good. We've got higher lows being put in here at every major point. You can see significant pullback, breaking previous high, bang, confirming this as a higher low. And that has happened continuously, guys. So basically, as a market structure standpoint, we are still going to be in a bullish market uptrend as long as we stay above $1.19 right now. If we lose $1.19, that will subsequently mean that we lose all of the major moving averages as well. And there's going to be a very clean short position down. Okay, so this would be the trade I would be looking out for there. 14% to the downside if this thing does reject. If and when it does reject. But right now, we're probably looking for a little bit more upside here, potentially to tap this top side of this channel and then coming down to potentially be setting a new higher low. Now, trend is your friend. We know that. That is one obvious move to the downside here. If we start seeing this trend become invalidated and the reversal actually take place. But as I said, trend is your friend, guys. We don't want to miss out on this bad boy continuously growing. So if you're looking for your entry, a juicy entry point for this would be to wait for this to come up high again and then come down. Wait for that test at this sort of area of the 21 EMA, the price action channel coming up as well. Maybe even have a limit order at the 55 EMA as that comes up too, because if we do wick down, you know we're going to bounce, guys. Usually with a very strong uptrend here, especially on the 4 hour with moving averages, we usually bounce quite aggressively off the 55. And you can see here, we actually haven't tested that 55 as of yet here. So that would be a very, very clean bounce point. How high can we go? That is the question, guys. Currently sat at around a $1 billion market cap. This thing is basically placed 68th on the old leaderboard right now. AI agents are taking off. I probably would expect a 2 to a 5x for this asset. That would mean placing this asset roughly around a $5, $6, $7 price point for a singular coin, and a market cap of roughly around a $5 to $7 billion market cap, right? Placing it roughly around 20th here in the race, in the cryptocurrency race. Now, let me know what you think of that TA in the comment section, guys. I'm super intrigued to know your opinion. Talking of AI agents, guys, I want to talk to you quickly about a new AI agent that I think is going to do very, very well. Okay, it's Mind of Pepe. It's an AI agent that is Pepe themed here, and you can see the design is on point. They've actually raised an $8.5 million price point right now, and you can see if you did want to get involved with this AI agent, super unique one, may I add. You can get involved with Ethereum, USDC, USDT, BNB, or even if you haven't got any crypto, Visa or MasterCard as well. They've had all of their audits done, mentioned in very, very reputable brands here, and also many creators doing videos on this asset, guys. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Let me know what you think of virtuals of the update, and also let me know what you think of Mind of Pepe. Obviously, do your own research, guys. I'm super intrigued to know your opinion of all these different AI agent products. Thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out for now, and I'll see you in the next one.